This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Herbert team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Caught by the receiver. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Shotgun and hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Hokies. He just sprints into the end zone. Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep again. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
A play action, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. It's past the 35. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
It's a bootleg here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's second down after that completion. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hokies.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Makes the grab. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Off the incompletion, and sets up a third down and 2. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass this time. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the...
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out there on the field. To the air, it's Murphy bringing pressure. Grabbed by the receiver. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. Intercepted. Not much on the return, but set up the offense at the 35.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. catch it. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. To throw, it's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled there by the defense. And the Cardinals will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the stop. Very close to a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Tech offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now the running back's got it again. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hokies. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Hand off to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Movement here from the tight end. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive moving. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's a shotgun running ball. Oh, and he fumbles. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there.
The ball is picked off. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the line.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The ball is loose. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the